Pacers are lined up, picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. Century Kalimba times it well. A breaker at the start was Wednesday. Also off stride, we got a couple hooking wheels there. Raffle Winner and Sweet Report are tangled up. Those two looking to come to a dead stop. Looks like everything will be okay there. So some tense moments in the early going. Meanwhile, up front, Resilience is shot out to the lead. Century Kalimba back in second, then Blazing Bell in third, followed by It's a Love Thing, going then to Peeler. Then it's back to the early breaker. That was Wednesday. And then those two that got tangled up, that was Raffle Winner, along with Sweet Report. They're well behind, but they are separated now. 27-1 was our opening split. Resilience at 1-5 leads the way. Century Kalimba will follow closely in second. Blazing Bell is in third. Then in fourth, that is It's a Love Thing. Going back to Peeler. Closing the gap at the back there was Wednesday. They near the midway point, and Resilience is able to back them down here in the second quarter after a 27-1 opener. Is going to lead by the half in 57 seconds flat. So 29-4, and that's a nice breather in the second quarter here for Resilience as they're on to the far turn. Second is Century Kalimba. Racing in third, Blazing Bell with that broken head pull. Then in fourth, It's a Love Thing. 2 lengths going back to Peeler, who will be followed by Wednesday. Out from third, here comes Blazing Bell. A quick attack after Resilience. So Resilience will have to respond quickly now. Blazing Bell right up alongside. Also move to the outside. It's a Love Thing. Down to the rail. Century Kalimba's in fourth. 3 quarters, 125-1. Off the turn and into the stretch. It's Resilience with the lead. Blazing Bell on the outside was putting that pressure on the favorite. Resilience has responded and leads now by 1.5 lengths. So that one appears to have turned away Blazing Bell, who ends up in behind the leader. It's a Love Thing up on the outside coming after Resilience. Resilience heading into deep stretch. Here comes It's a Love Thing charging on the outside. Resilience, It's a Love Thing. It's a Love Thing reaching up to win. Resilience was second. Third was Blazing Bell. Fourth, Century Kalimba. 152-3. On the favorite. Resilience has responded and leads now by 1.5 lengths. So that one appears to have turned away Blazing Bell, who ends up in behind the leader. It's a Love Thing up on the outside coming after Resilience. Resilience heading into deep stretch. Here comes It's a Love Thing charging on the outside. Resilience, It's a Love Thing. It's a Love Thing reaching up to win. Resilience was second. Third was Blazing Bell. Fourth, Century Kalimba. 152-3. Sale. A $65,000 Lexington Select Yearling Sale purchase. She's owned by Eric Good, Thomas Biderman, and Josh Green. Winning trainer Dave Maneri, winning driver James McDonald. So a little over a week ago, we saw It's a Love Thing rally to win an OSS Grassroots contest. This week, she moves up to the gold, and she comes through, picking off the favorite to get the job done. 152-3. Now 2 for 2. It's a Love Thing gets a new mark.
In the Mohawk winner's circle with the winning connections of the number 2 horse, It's a Love Thing. I got Dave Maneri, the trainer. I got her driver, James McDonald, on my right here. We're going to talk to them real quick. Let me get James right away, Dave, and I'll come right back to you because I want to talk to you a little bit more about her. James, now this is, how many times now has it been that you've sat behind this filly?
I think 3 or 4. I qualified her a couple times, and then the grassroots last week, and then the gold this week. So starting to get a feel for her for sure.
Now, this is kind of, it's going to sound like a bit of a dumb question, but I got to ask it anyway. From a driver's standpoint, does she ever give you any indications about the loss of the one eye?
No, not really. I think last week, if you watched her race, I think it takes a little more trust in the horse and like a partnership out there. But when I went to move her off cover, she Trevor's horse drifted out and she like overreacted and went 2-3 wide. So maybe that, you just tried to make sure I didn't run up on someone before I moved her today, give her maybe a little bit extra room because she likes doing her work.
So this is kind of something when you drive her, you kind of keep in the back of your mind there that I can't really, get her in real close action because, there could be a reaction?
Yeah, exactly. Because of last week, I had it in the back of my mind for sure. And I think the more she races and the more times I sit behind her, that she'll maybe learn to trust me and maybe not do it anymore.
Congratulations, James.
Thank you very much.
Okay, David Maneri, my ex-boss this winter. I actually sat behind this filly a couple of times. You never told me she was going to be this good. I would have stayed with the job. Maybe we'll look for a little bit of 2% action. You got to be so happy with this one, Dave. You know, you don't often get a 2-year-old come in the barn missing the one eye. You know, it took you a little bit of extra time with her, obviously, just to make sure everything was good. But wow, I mean, she is gutsy.
Yeah, she was my favorite all winter. You know, it took a little while for her to come. She didn't really pace from Kentucky to Harrisburg, and she probably went the fastest mile in Canada in December of any baby, and boom, she's been good ever since. You know, I want her to be known for being a good racehorse, not for having one eye. So that's the game plan.
Right.
You know, all winter long, you know, she almost should have trained with older horses, not babies, and you know, she had a couple bumps in the road, and owner's license, and a little bit of tying up, and you know, I thought she was a gold filly all the way along, but wanted her to start her easy in the grassroots, and things are heading in the right direction, and hopefully they keep heading that way.
Now, what would you consider to be her biggest talent?
She just goes fast, easy. She's big. I've never had any real good big betters delights. All my good ones were small, but you know, she can't jog in hobbles because they're so big. She might wear the biggest hobble in the paddock, but they're always tight at the wire.
Well, that's fantastic. Congratulations, Dave. It was a long, cold winter. You got to where exactly where you wanted to be. You said to me beforehand, you've been really waiting on this one. Congratulations. Great job. To the connections of It's a Love Thing. Congratulations.
Thank you for all your help.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to let you go off of that one. Can't close any better than that.